Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome to it. If you're coming back, I hope I can help you. What I do here is I read tower moments. That's it, pretty simple. How I do this, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out what the overall tower moment is going to be and the outcome. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information that probably will be helpful later. And we'll start clarifying with the deck over here, which would be 3, 2, and 3, and that's it. And we'll look at the bottom of this deck for one more piece of information, and we will be done. A couple of things. All of these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be the 10 minutes after this was posted. I don't know. And if this doesn't resonate with you, don't try to force it. Give it some time. Just, wait a minute, see what happens. And if it doesn't work at all, just throw it all away. It's totally cool. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So, with all that out of the way, let's get started. On this side of the tower, we have the Hierophant. This is lesson not learned. Your energy is basically saying that you have been through this before. This is kind of a pattern, and you haven't learned your lesson yet. You keep expecting, it's like you keep trusting someone you shouldn't trust. You keep thinking something is going to work out a certain way when it doesn't. You keep thinking that, you keep not learning your lesson about some kind of thing. I don't know what it is, but this leads to your tower moment. So, we're just at the very, very beginning, so don't worry about it yet. And we got the strength card on this side of the tower. So the tower moment is going to allow you to get yourself together. It's like, okay, I messed up. I had to go through the consequences, and I'll never do it again. All right, so it's basically like the rebound. At the bottom of the deck here, we have Manifesting Justice, the Magician, and the Justice card. So you're basically returning to balance. You're returning to status quo. You're trying to get back to where you were. And, yeah, so this just feels like it's something like, man, how many times does this have to keep happening before I learn my lesson? Which, as we are all people, humans, sometimes takes quite a bit. But let's see what the cards have to say. Seven of Pentacles. All right. Seven of Swords. Uh-oh. 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 Four of Swords. Oh, boy. Now, when the Seven of Swords shows up, that's the card of deception. Stealing. Kind of going behind your back. You trust in someone. You are putting a lot of time and energy into someone that you don't think that you trust completely, but you can't trust them. You are ignoring all the red flags. All the red flags, all the warning signs, all the danger signs, all the obvious, oh my God, things are going wrong signs. You are ignoring all of them. Again, I don't know if you've been through this before. Card says you have, you might not have, but this is a lesson that you need to learn, or you haven't learned it yet. Because you got the Four of Swords down here, and that's the card of no rest. You are working really hard and you're putting a lot of energy into not seeing the obvious signs of being cheated on, of being lied to, of being taken advantage of. You are doing your absolute best to ignore them. Why would you do that? I know, I get it. You don't want to be alone. You just want to hope things work out for the best. I get it. A lot of people can't stand the thought of being alone, but when you're with somebody like this and you are willfully ignoring all the bad things they're doing just to have someone to come home to at night, that's not good, bro. Lady, I don't know who's watching this. Energy's fluid. But that's not good, man. Ain't good. Tower moment. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Oh, yeah. This tower moment is going to be violent confusion. It's going to feel like everything falls down on you at once. It's like a bridge, and somebody's chopping away at all of the support beams, right? But every time they chop one away, the bridge gets weaker, but it doesn't fall, and you're under that bridge, okay? And eventually, they're going to chop at one support beam, and the whole bridge is going to come down on you all at once. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Everything. It's going to feel like, oh my God, and you're going to say to people that I didn't see this coming, or I had no idea, or I didn't know that. You're going to tell them that. But we know better. Cards are telling us you do know better. You've known for a long time. You just didn't want it to be true when it was. And instead of confronting the problem before the bridge fell on you, you just waited and you hoped for the best. And now you're smashed by a bridge. A particularly heavy bridge. You know, one of those old ones that's made out of nothing but pain and suffering and lots of metal and rust. Tons of bridge just falling on you. And then you are buried with no way out. And the person who did it to you, they're gone, dude. They don't care about you. They'll go find a new person. They'll go find somebody else just like you. They're probably already looking for somebody else just like you on their Discord, on their Facebook, on their Reddit, on their, wherever they can get attention. They're hunting for people already. But you know this. You know it. You can feel it. You've probably even seen signs, but you just say nothing. You just stay under that bridge as they keep chopping away. Hierophant, got to learn your lesson. Looks like you're going to have to learn this lesson the hard way. Strength card on this side of the tower. After this is over, you're going to have to make new plans, that's for sure. Your life has to start over from the beginning. Knight of Wands, you're going to have to do a lot of convincing, because there's going to be a lot of people in your life who don't understand how this happened to you. They're going to be like, well, didn't you notice? Didn't you see the obvious signs? Didn't you? What? I mean, how did you not know? How did you not see that? I'm not making fun of you, though. Because I've been there. And it hurts. And people just ask you, it's like, well, didn't you notice? Didn't you see? And she's like, I didn't want to. I was hoping for the best, like you. I was hoping that all this would get sorted out if I just spent enough money, if I spent enough time, if I did enough effort, if I did enough, it would fix it. But no. So now you're going to have to be convincing people that, oh, yeah, the only true answer is that you, like me, is probably not very smart. Got to learn the lesson the very hard way. And the last card, of course, is the Ace of Swords, which makes a lot of sense. You're going to have to be true with people. You're just going to have to just tell people that, yeah, I wanted things to work out, so I just endured it. I wanted things to be good, and they just weren't. Next time, if you ever do this again, you'll know the signs, and you'll be able to confront them right away. But you're not doing that right now. So this tower moment's going to be like a bridge falls on you. And it's going to be very heavy and painful, and it's going to take a very long time to dig out of that mess. There could be financial destruction. There definitely going to be emotional destruction, because 2 cups are here. There could be, physical loss. They might take a lot of your stuff when they leave. Got a PlayStation 5 sitting there under the TV. One day you might come home and it might not be there, and they might be gone too. And you have no idea where they went or how they got there. Right? Then you call the cops, or do you just let them have it, or are you what to do, right? People disappear, and they'll take whatever they think they can get away with. So you might be in for a huge loss here. This metaphorical bridge might cause some physical, real pain. and it's gonna fall on you, probably pretty soon. 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which makes total sense because you wish every day that things will just get better. You hope and you wish that every day things will get better. They're not, but you wish for that. That's why your head's in the sand. That's why you're doing everything you can to hope this person straightens out, but they keep chopping away at that old bridge, you know? They keep lying, they keep cheating, they keep stealing, keep abusing you, disrespecting you to other people when you're not even, to people you don't even know. Tell people how bad you are. Tell people how controlling you are. Tell people how vicious you are, just to pull on the heartstrings of the people they're talking to get them to open up and say, hey, well, you know, if you don't want to live there anymore, you can live with me. I won't be like that, I promise. They probably said this, a lot of the same things to you, or, you know, they had their own story. Might even called you soulmate and just laid it on real heavy and thick, and then you were like, yeah, this person's for me. This is great. Well, the truth came out. They're a monster. They're cutting down your bridge, and it's going to fall on you. It's going to take you a long time to dig out, and you're going to have to rebuild your life. Strength card. New life. Might have to explain to a lot of people. Maybe, you know, you're going to have to do a lot of explaining. You'll be fine, but it's going to suck to get there. All right, that's the reading for today. Tower moments and all, you know. Not always friendly, but realistic. No fairy tale dust here. No, well, big changes are coming in your life. Well, big changes are probably coming in your life, but they're not the ones you want. No fairy dust. No, you're going to be a millionaire. No, he's going to call back in 3 days, or none of that. No, this is, you're in for a bad time if you keep going on this path. All right, free will is yours. You can do what you want. I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you made it this far and you could endure all of my messaging of doom and gloom, if you proceed to not take care of these red flags and deal with the problem, thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe. I hope you come back, because I try to upload every day. All right, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.